All right. Hello. Welcome to Hendricks How-Tos. My name is Nicole Taylor, and I am a big leap coach and a graduate of the Leadership and Transformation program, as well as one of the founders of the Restoring Resourcefulness program with the Foundation for Conscious Living. So I'm so glad to be with you. Here today. And I want to share one of my favorite practices that I learned from Katie Hendricks, and that is one of the fear melters. So, fear melters are somatic movements that we can do when we feel like we are kind of caught in the grip of fear. Fear is normal, fear is natural. And as any emotion, it can come in and then it can resolve. Fear melters are really useful for when the fear has come in and it has not resolved. It hasn't flowed in and flowed out like a wave. It's just flowed in and it's kind of swirling around. One form of fear is called faint. And when we're in faint fear, we tend to feel a sense of fogginess or a sense of fuzziness of the mind, or sometimes it manifests as being overwhelmed. Sometimes it manifests as just the brain goes completely blank. Unlike fight or freeze or flee, the faint fear can really just be kind of like whoop, almost like we can go up and out. So the fear melter for when we are in faint is called love scoops. And with love scoops, we want to reach out into the space around us as if that air was filled with love and connection, and then make contact with the body. So regardless of what kind of fear you're feeling, let's practice this together. So reach your arm out and allow yourself to scoop that love toward yourself and maybe place some on your chest. You're feeling a sense of overwhelm, scoop your hand out and allow yourself to maybe place contact and love on the belly. Scoop your hand out and maybe allow yourself to make contact with the neck. Scoop both hands out, allow yourself to maybe make contact with the face. And now go at your own pace. The important part is to be present with the movement. So when we catch ourselves in that sense of fuzziness, overwhelm, burnout, numbness, we can just take 2 minutes and scoop that love in toward the body. Really important that we make contact with the body. So if we're just kind of mindlessly going like this, it won't bring us back to ourselves. It's really being present with the movement of the scoop and then making contact with the body so you can feel yourself coming home to yourself. So let's just do that together for a little bit longer. Maybe even noticing where there's fear in the body and where might you place the hand, scooping that love. We know that the air around us is not empty. It's filled with little micro particles of energy. And so we really are always walking through a soup of energy and love. And if we can just make that more manifest by scooping it in toward the body, noticing the impact when we make contact, and just feeling into what that does to the breath. You can feel my breath getting a little deeper. And the love doesn't have to stay in the upper body. Maybe you're noticing that the legs feel a little bit numb and you want to bring that love scoop in toward the thighs. Good. And just let yourself make that contact. Notice how that feels. My shoulders are stiff, so I'm going to scoop some love toward my shoulders. Good. Just let that happen with ease in whatever way feels good to you. Wonderful. So that's Love Scoops. I highly recommend just taking a little bit of time out of every day to give yourself that loving touch, to give yourself the gift of your own attention and your own loving awareness, and to allow that quiet that happens as you're doing Love Scoops to bring you more deeply into your breath. And sometimes it's not quiet. Maybe you want to put on a song and do that for the duration of the song. You can make this your own. But when you're feeling that form of fear, which is faint, which is coming from a sense of maybe being up and out or being fuzzy, foggy, numb, overwhelmed, this 2-minute practice can really support you in returning home to yourself. Thank you for spending time with me today, and be well.